सेकंड अपील फाइल करी थी मैंने, उसमें 5/9 को लिस्टेड था ऑनरेबल जस्टिस अदल श्रीधरन साहब के यहाँ। साहब छुट्टी पे थे तो ये सप्लीमेंट्री लिस्ट में बंसल साहब के यहाँ गया था, वहां से एडजॉर्न हो गया मैंने, और ये कुर्की वारंट इशू हो गया ट्रायल कोर्ट से और रिकवरी चालू कर दी।
आप रजिस्ट्रार जुडिशल को दे दें।
मैंने 2 बार ड्रॉप बॉक्स में भी डाल दिया है।
रीजन अच्छी तरह स्पेसिफाई करें। कई बार क्या होता है कि रीजन स्पेसिफाई आप लोग नहीं करते हैं, इसीलिए मजबूरन रिजेक्ट करनी पड़ती है।
उसमें रीजन
आप अगर रीजन स्पेसिफाई करेंगे तो आपको जरूर डेट
मैंने लिखा हुआ पूरा रीजन, और अर्जेंट हियरिंग भी फाइल करी 7/9 को, उसके बाद भी लिस्टेड है।
या तो हो सकता है कोई कोर्ट ऑर्डर हो पहले का। कभी कभी क्या होता है, कोर्ट ऑर्डर होता है और लिस्ट फॉर समथिंग, और फिर आप उसको बताते नहीं है।
सेकंड अपील
और कोई फ्रेश कॉज ऑफ इंटरिम रिलीफ कोई रेज नहीं करते हैं तो रिजेक्ट हो जाती है। उसको आप दे दीजिए, वो आएगा मेरे पास लंच में, लंच टाइम पे। बट प्रॉपर्ली अर्जेंसी एक्सप्रेस करिए।
Lordship, we have mentioned the 439 bill application.
No, this is a request to everybody. Please give the court slip to the registrar judicial.
I have already given, Your Lordship, and date is given this 7/11, Your Lordship. Matter is urgent matter because the petitioner has been terminated without issuing any notice, without given any opportunity of hearing. He has been terminated from the services, my lord. This is a fresh matter, Your Lordship. 2 times listed but remain not reached.
Termination में आपका interim relief में will amount to
उसी पे argument होना सर।
Interim relief will amount to final relief. So whether you get that today or you get that after 15 days, how does it matter?
Because, Your Lordship, there is various judgment of this honorable court that the petitioner is a contractual employee. So they have not conducted any inquiry. So the order has been passed that a contractual employee cannot be removed from his post without any given opportunity of hearing and without conducted any inquiry, Your Lordship.
So you want the final relief on the first day?
Because there is various judgments, Your Lordship. My matter
So
is
that
totally
means
covered.
we do not give them an opportunity to file a reply or something.
It may be given, Your Lordship. So this is a fresh matter.
But stay should be given to you.
No. I should be heard on admission.
Stay amounts to final relief. Don't ask for an interim relief which amounts to final relief.
Your Lordship, अभी तक इसमें एडमिशन पे भी आर्गुमेंट नहीं हुआ, फ्रेश मैटर है, दैट्स व्हाई आई एम रिक्वेस्टिंग लॉर्ड।
आपका कब लिस्टेड है
सर? 7/11 को है सर।
7/11?
जी लॉर्ड।
वो डिफेक्ट होंगे उसमें?
नहीं, कुछ डिफेक्ट नहीं सर, 2 बार लग चुका है केस सर, कोई डिफेक्ट नहीं।
अच्छा बिकॉज वर्किंग डेज कम है सर इसमें, दैट इज व्हाई।
एनी बिफोर एप्लीकेशन एनी डेट, योर लॉर्डशिप?
नो, बिफोर आप दे दीजिए। इफ यू कैन शो एनी अर्जेंसी एक्सेप्ट दैट this amounts to a final relief at interim stage. Normally terminations are not stayed.
This is because this petition is a contractual employee, Your Lordship.
Please give your court slip to the registrar judicial.
Your Lordship.
We'll see.
Your Lordship, I am praying for urgent hearing. Matter relates to NEET PG counseling. आज लास्ट डेट है इसमें।
कब लगाया आपका केस?
लगा नहीं Your Lordship, टुडे आज
फ्रेश मैटर है।
यस Your Lordship, कल फाइल कर दिए।
तो आज लगाना है आपको?
जी यस Your Lordship।
कब है उसमें डेट?
उसमें आज लास्ट डेट है, कल वो लिस्ट निकल जाएगी फाइनल। सिमिलर मैटर ऑनरेबल 18 नंबर कोर्ट में लगा है।
अच्छा
32 नंबर में लॉर्डशिप
लाइए। Yes.
Please, my lord. There's a matter pertaining to my consideration. I'm in the state administrative service. My consideration into the Indian administrative service. So the matter had come up a couple of times, and every time it was when the DPC is going to take place. A statement got made by the learned government advocate that in near future it is not going to take place. His notices were issued. The most innocuous prayer that in one of the years which will come up for consideration with regard to my APRs, 3 months, less than 3 months, one person was there, and because of which my ACR of that period couldn't be written. That issue was going on. So I was just simply seeking a direction in this matter, that particular period for which my ACR has not been written may not be treated adversely by me by the selection committee. Now, because of that statement made by learned government advocate that no DPC, on 7th, my lord, they have issued the requisition to the UPSC, and it's likely in October itself the DPC would take place next 1 week. The matter was listed yesterday, but as there was this abstention, the matter has been fixed for November 1st week. So could it come on 17th or 18th? That's all.
Well, that was listed before which bench?
It was listed before courtroom number 15.
It must be a division bench matter.
No, single bench. APR.
That was against the tribunal's order.
No, not against tribunal's order. She's still in the state administrative service.
There's no dispute of all India service.
No dispute. So only that period may not come in my way in that case. 17th or 18th, whatever I'll take.
When is the DPC likely to be? Any dates announced?
On 7th, the requisition has been sent. It happens within a week of the requisition.
Like?
There's another matter, transfer cause we filed yesterday. I'll put it in the Dropbox.
I'm praying, in this, the petitioners have filed petition for claiming promotion on the post of manager in Airport Authority, We are the interveners, What happens, there are 2 ways promotion, but direct recruitment.
No, interveners have no right.
What had happened, there are 2 modes of...
You don't have a right to a relief. How can you claim a court slip?
We were
you only have a right to be heard whenever the case is heard.
We were pleaded as a party,
When you will be pleaded, then you have a right to a court slip. Not otherwise.
We were heard, interim orders were passed in the favor of petitioner, What had happened, now promotion has already been given to them, And because of the interim order, our select list is stuck, Select list is of around 300 people, We have qualified, the Hon'Ble Court had directed not to publish the final select list.
Please become a party and then make a request.
We are already a party, in that. We are already, because we are the affected person,
You are respondents?
Yes,
You said you are an intervener.
But I'm sorry. What? We are the selected candidates, and now only because of the interim order, already it is infructuous, the petitioner were claiming promotion.
So when is the case listed now?
But it's not showing any date, I'm only bringing they have.
When was it filed?
But it's 18 matter, 2018.
2018?
18 matter.
There's no date?
There's no date.
You make an application, show urgency, we'll give you some date.
We already did that, but no date is shown. Because the petition is already rendered infructuous, because
you have to show some urgency.
We have written, because we are
What is the urgency you've shown?
But the ultimately affected party, we are the affected party because we are the selected candidates, we could not get appointment because of this order,
Please read that urgency clause.
But we have written, because of the interim order, the order passed by this Hon'Ble Court, the respondents are not getting appointment even after getting selected for the post of manager. And the relief they claimed, the petition, the relief they have claimed, they have already got that relief, They have already been provided.
Is there any stay?
Yes,
Is there any stay in the petition? In favor of petitioners?
Yes, The only order in the interim order in favor of the petitioner is, the court had directed the respondents, the airport authority, not to publish the final select list, We were called for interview, we qualified, and because of that order, we could not get appointment. And the petitioners have already got the claim they were.
So what is the date shown in the computer?
There's no date. That's what I'm saying.
There cannot be any case without a date today. It is impossible. Every case has some date.
I'm only praying
as per the present system of listing.
I'm only praying for vacating stay, my lord. It will be disposed in further date.
You filed the vacating stay?
Yes, my lord. We have filed vacating stay.
When have you filed?
Vacating stay.
What is the number of the petition?
My lord, 15815 2018. WP 15815.
Of?
2018.
क्या नाम है?
Surendra Singh Kaurav. Surendra Singh Kaurav versus Union of India. Because my lord, we are suffering. My lord, they have already got
Date. Next time. So it's a final hearing matter. Final hearing.
Yes.
And when did you file your vacating stay?
Date, my lord, I know. Date, I'm not aware of. But vacating stays there, my lord, and still pending.
What is the IA number that you had filed? Your respondent number? Because this vacating stay application has been dealt with on the last occasion. This is 4/8/22. It says the court says that IA of a vacating stay virtually amounts to final hearing.
But
Of the matter is already listed the final hearing. Hence we deem it just and necessary that application of vacating stay will be considered at the stage of final hearing.
But not with the subsequent development, my lord, that they have already got the promotion, my lord. So it
Then
is,
have you filed a fresh IA?
but this is already this is pending, my lord. That
No, that IA has, by implication, it is dismissed on or disposed of on 4/8/22.
it says that it will be considered at the final hearing stage.
So then, if there is any fresh cause,
we
you have to show it by a fresh IA.
But we have
Please do that and then come.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
Yes.
My lord, I have filed a writ petition, my lord, seeking direction from this honorable court to grant me permission to organize Guru Purab, which is a festival which is coming on 8th of November, for the grant permission to be organized at Shivaji ground, which is located at the center of the place. My lord, what has happened? Earlier there was order passed by the honorable divisional bench that ground cannot be given for any other purpose. Now, my lord, on 29th of this last month, my lord, the court has granted the permission that the
Which ground?
Shivaji ground at the Kent Southern, my lord.
Oh.
My lord, my lord, so this matter may be taken up tomorrow because we don't have much time because we have to make arrangement and
You said 8th of November.
yes, my lord. My lord,
So when is the case listed?
my lord, we have filed it yesterday only.
So it will get listed. If it does not, you don't get a date within the next 1 week. Then you come and make a request.
My lord, kindly consider there is a peculiar condition, my lord. We have to publish
Because
it.
you have the entire week, first week of November with you.
My lord, I agree to it, my lord, but my lord, the reply has to be called. Even if in the routine it will get listed by Monday, then the reply has to be called. That is why the problem is, my lord. If it does not get listed, the respondents also have to reply to it.
Do you have a date or something? Please
my
find out.
No, my lord, the date has not yet because
Please remove the default. Find
lord,
out what the date is. If the date is not suitable to you, then make it.
My lord, kindly consider the small problem which is. I will do that, my lord. The problem which will arise that in the routine course, this matter might get listed by Monday or Tuesday. My lord, by that time, after
So
that.
that means by 17th or 18th.
Yes, my lord. Then the problem which arises that the respondents will not get the time to seek instruction or to get the reply, my lord. That is the
If
peculiar.
it gets listed on 18,
Yes, my lord.
all right. Let us assume it gets listed on 18.
Yes.
The other side will be given time to seek instructions.
Yes, my lord.
And the matter will be listed in the first week of November.
My lord, that.
Now, your problem arises only in the second week of November.
No, my lord, the problem which will come, my lord, what has happened when the devotees from all across the country visit and from the foreign country, we have to properly define the place which has to be programmed and we have to seek the necessary permissions and make the arrangement prior because it is not a small program.
That was rejected.
No, my lord. Actually, what has happened, my lord? Earlier there was no permission because of the order.
Has it been held earlier?
Yes, my lord. Earlier, my lord. Yes, my lord. Recently, on 29/9, the court has granted the permission to organize Ram Leela in that ground. Earlier, there was a order from the High Court divisional.
What is that ground meant for?
My lord, this is a playground, which is a huge ground located in the city.
So why should a playground be permitted to be used for religious activities?
Yes, my lord, because there is an order by the High Court that recent order by the High Court that ground can be given for the limited purpose of the celebrating religious and Independence Day and Republic Day. There is an order.
Where will the sports be held?
My lord, on that particular day, sports activities are not there. That is the case.
And what about the damage that will be done to?
No, my lord, it is not the case because earlier
it always happens.
No, my lord,
it always happens.
No, I tell you, my lord, because it is not the first.
That is why you remember that PIL direction was there as regards the Right Town Stadium.
My lord, I tell you, no, my lord, why what is
it was prohibited. All non-sports activity were prohibited there.
My lord,
rightly so.
My lord, on these 7 years we have organized earlier also. Because of the operation of the order of the High Court, 2 years permission was not granted to us. Otherwise, my lord, for 7 years we have organized it and there's not a single damage which has been caused to the property. That is the case.
Oh, that is up to the cantonment.
My lord,
I think it comes under the cantonment board.
My lord, I'm telling you, my lord, there's no problem which will be caused, my lord, and because my lord, it is a huge ground, my lord. 30 to 40,000 people all across the country come for that program.
Let it come up next week.
My lord, humble request, my lord, maybe day after, my lord, please kindly consider, my lord. It's matter related to religious aspect. A lot of people will be coming from all across the country, my lord. It's very important. That is why
you choose between religion and sports.
My lord, if have been the case, my lord,
choose between health and religion.
My lord, considering
Please choose between health and religion.
My lord, always the health will come first, my lord. But
the answer,
my lord, kindly considering all these, expect the Honorable Divisional Bench on 29th allowed the Ram Leela to be organized in that ground only. All these aspects were considered by the Divisional Bench.
That is all on the discretion of the competent authority. If they say no, they say no.
They have not said no to me. They have not said no to me. My application is with them. I have made an application.
Let it come up on 17th.
Humble request, my lord, kindly consider it will not be able because the other permissions are also required by the arrangements because there are a lot of arrangements that have to be made and advertisement has to and the public notice has to be given. There are a lot of things involved in this.
I don't think if it comes up on 17, it will become infractious or something.
My lord, no, it was virtually because my lord, the instructions will be required from the respondents also.
Mr. Counsel, there are other people waiting in the queue.
I apologize, my lord.
Please. There's a limit to making request. Yes.
Lordship, I am requesting in item number 33 reply is prepared, Lordship. So today I am seeking permission, Lordship, because we will the file reply, Lordship.
All right. Yes.
With your Lordship's permission, I make a mention in a 2019 matter, my lords, wherein illegal pattas were ordered to be removed. Since then, competent
listed today.
No, my lords, I make a mention.
Fresh case.
No, my lords, it has been listed it was last listed in last year's May.
Okay.
I mentioned this. I have already put the mention memo in the Dropbox, my lords, but still no effect.
Have you shown the urgency, cause of urgency?
Yes, my lords, has categorically defined the.
So let it come up. Let it come to me sometime in lunch or evening, then I'll see. If you have expressed your urgency properly, you will certainly get a date. If you have not, then you will not get a date. But I hope you have expressed everything.
I have expressed everything.
All right. Yes.
My lords, may I make a mention? My lords, we filed this petition yesterday aggrieved by the fact that the petitioner is disqualified to appear in the interview for the post of assistant professor. The sole ground for his disqualification is non-availability of the senior residency certificate. However, as per the guidelines, the TEQ guidelines, the said certificate is not required. My lords, can the matter be listed for tomorrow because the interview has been scheduled for tomorrow from 10:30 onwards.
Tomorrow
10:30 onwards.
Right.
This is a fresh petition, my lord, seeking direction from this honorable court to the respondents, my lord, to permit me to upload my disability certificate, my lord, that I am appearing for the selection process of high school teacher, my lord.
Yes.
The process is started on 29th, my lord, and 16th is the last date, my lord. Yesterday, my lord, I filed the petition, but my lord, I am having only 2 dates, my lord. Tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, my lord. So my lord, humble prayer is, my lord. I inquired from the filing section, my lord, there is no default on the petition also, my lord.
Good. Where is the court slip?
Well,
No, have you expressed your urgency?
yes, my lord. It's there, my lord. 16th is the last date. Difficulty is that, my lord, to upload the
Last
document.
date for?
For uploading my documents, my lord. And this disability certificate is not being uploaded. Is it not being permitted, in fact, to be uploaded, actually?
Have you mentioned there?
I have mentioned.
So it can be listed latest by?
By tomorrow or day after tomorrow. That is the only dates available.
Like,
Well, I'm ready.
My lord, may I make a mention, my lord?
Yes.
I'm not getting, this is a contempt petition, my lord.
Listed
I'm
today.
not.
Is
My
it
lord?
listed today?
No, it is not listed. I'm making a mention, my lord.
Yes.
This is a contempt petition, and I'm not getting salary since last 6 months, my lord. If my lord have no objection, it may be heard before Diwali vacation.
So what is the urgency?
I'm not getting salary, my lord. Diwali is
You're not getting salary since when?
since last 6 months, my lord.
6 months.
Ji, my lord.
You made any application?
I have filed the contempt
It has to be
petition.
finally heard.
No, it is not to be. A reply is required, my lord.
So let the reply come. In contempt, there is no urgency. You can't seek.
My lord, my lord.
You can't seek a court slip in a contempt matter.
My lord, I'm grateful.
My lord, apologies, courts have reserved one matter regarding that Gujarat FIR and the Jabalpur FIR, my lord. I had stated that I will submit the written submissions. I apologize, my lord, because of the vacations. My lord, the submissions are ready, would be ready by today, and will supply advance copy to the other side. It is an exhaustive submission for my lord's perusal. I apologize for the delay.
So you're submitting it when?
By tomorrow morning, we'll get it and supply today.
Motion hearing Sheel number 1, Shri Vijay Tripathi, Rakesh Kumar Jain.
Your Lordships, I am praying that this may be listed